Welcome to the Indie Tea Talk podcast. I'm Adam and this is Kitty, your host for a journey into indie music across the north of England. Tune in as we share a brew with some of the most exciting indie artists around, exploring their unique melodies and creating a space where you can discover your favourite music like never before. And whilst you're here, please show your support by hitting that subscribe button. It's a massive help to us and the amazing artists that we feature. Today on the Indie Tea Talk podcast, we're thrilled to welcome an artist whose career has been building some serious momentum. Lizzie Esau's music pulls influence from the likes of Wolf Alice, Imogen Heap and Radiohead, but always feels uniquely hers. Known for her explosive live sets and consistent release schedule, she's played festivals like Glastonbury, BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend and Boardmasters, and has opened for the likes of Baby Queen and the Amazons. With her recent EP, Spilling Out the Truth, movie placements and major press backing, Lizzie is on her own pace. So, let's dive into it. Please welcome Lizzie Esau into the studio. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, very good. I suppose we should dive straight into it, really. And I'm really interested to know what kind of sparked that creative fire that got you into first writing music.
Ooh. Oh, well, I think it's just always been a thing in my life. Like, I grew up in a very creative house. So my dad, who's actually here, is a bass player in a band, and my mum's an artist. So yeah, and it's always been around. There's always been music on the TV or being played or being talked about, or creativity encouraged all the time, and its importance was valued. It wasn't, it's just always been there in my life. And then I think I was really, really little when I started kind of showing an interest for it. I was probably there's home videos of me being 3 years old where I'm pretending to play the piano on
brilliant
bits of furniture and stuff. Just I really want to do this. And then I remember there was a Kylie Minogue tour video that was played on the telly at some point. And I just was really want to do that. And she was wearing all white, and I'd try and I put on my all white pajamas and tried to be just like her. I don't know. And then the writing side of it, though, I think I was about 5 or 6 or something, and I was singing a little song, and I vividly remember the moment my mum said to me, "Oh, if you're making up all these little tunes, you should write them down." And I've got a notebook just full of me being 7 years old. I dated it, which is really good that I thought to date it.
That's ace. I love that.
And I've got it's all about my rabbit dying and stuff. It's just
Wow,
but
deep.
it's taken me through life. I've done every moment of life, even 7 years old. My rabbit's just died.
Yeah.
I wrote a song about it. So
Why not?
Guess it's your diary.
Yeah, it really is. And one day everyone will read it.
Yeah, it was nice. I was chatting to your dad earlier about that, and it's nice to hear. I think you're right in that saying that its importance was valued. I think sometimes we've had a few people in where they say, "Oh yeah," people ask, "Oh, you're still doing the music thing?" And it's it's quite nice that you've come from a family where it is so held quite high. But yeah, that's really sweet.
Yeah, I was definitely warned against it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not as glamorous.
You can't hear what I'm saying, but I think I was warned. Okay, it's gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go into it. And then now that I am, they're actually, I can see that you're really giving it everything.
You had the real side of it as well.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So you've kind of cited Wolf Alice, Imogen Heap and Radiohead, as we mentioned in the introduction, as your kind of influences. What is it about those sort of artists that kind of stuck with you and kind of inspired you to do what you do, I suppose?
Yeah, I feel I always just try and pick out stuff maybe that people have said to us, or Wolf Alice I just love so much. It's I love in their albums, especially Blue Weekend and stuff. It's just so broad, and there's so many different genres in there, and the emotion, especially in the lyrics and the vocal, which is obviously where I tune into maybe the most, subconsciously. It's just it's great. And it's really, I think that in that way it's influenced the way I want a song to come across, not necessarily just singing it like well or to key or whatever, but like sing it like you mean the word, or like with different emotion rather than just being good. Obviously she's an incredible singer, but it's like
I completely understand what you're saying.
I think her lyrics are a massive forefront of the whole band, aren't they? Like, and they all feel it. They all feel what she's singing.
It's, I mean, I'm just the biggest Wolf Alice fan ever, but I think sometimes when you're growing up and like listening to like vocalists and stuff, I think, I have to be able to do those kind of runs, or that kind of, if I don't sing like that, like sort of have a technical sort of perfection, then I'm not gonna be, it's not as good. But I think what I'm learning, or like what I've come to discover I love for me and love in other bands, is like it coming across more like emotional and dynamics and stuff like that is way more important to me.
The delivery is how it makes you feel, as opposed to it, it might be, it could be pitchy or it could be whatever, but if it's got that drive, if it's got that emotion behind it, then you feel it, don't you? You feel like that song moves me. We were just talking actually about live delivery, weren't we? And how imperfections can add to certain things, and I think that's definitely the case where you've got a really powerful emotional delivery. Sometimes, all the time for me, I will overlook any sort of
you can sacrifice
the
technical elements of it, but
I like that. I'm just saying that as an excuse, just in case. I do really pitchy vocals late. I'm like, but I don't care.
It's all about the emotion, guys.
Like that.
So you've said you like to keep your music exciting and always evolving. How do you challenge yourself to do that creatively?
I think when I like start writing a song, and I'm like in that sort of space alone a lot of the time, and it's like I just don't go into it with anyone else's thoughts. Like naturally around you, as you become an artist and have more people around you, there's more voices and people saying, I think this will be a good idea next, or I think you could try something like this, or try something like, and it's all really useful and in the back of my mind. But when you sort of first go in and I'm first sat there trying to just come up with something new from nothing, I just don't think about any of that. And that's like a bit of a skill that I've had to kind of develop, to like block out any other voice.
Yeah, that's a conversation that kind of comes up a lot when we speak to people on the podcast, that whether you're writing for yourself or whether you're writing for other people, and how that can change over time. But that's super cool if you can, at the very first stage, if you can just channel in and not think about any of that, and then slowly evolve it from there. That's really cool.
I think it just always works better. Like I like to start it just thinking about pretty much nothing, and seeing what happens, and then maybe I'll evolve a song being like, it would be cool to like just, this song just builds the whole way through and it doesn't drop, or this or that, or stuff that people have maybe said to me. It's then I'll maybe start thinking about it. But I think it helps me keep it exciting and honest, even to me. That it's just something new every time, and then more voices come in, and then you work on it with more people, and maybe the choices that we make after that are more tailored to like listening to other voices. But I think it has to start, for me, it has to start just from like, just like me just having fun with it. Otherwise it's just gonna not be you, I suppose, would it? You've powered like your songs they come from like very personal, and that's how you've managed to do, like, keep it ever evolving and keep it in theme with itself, I suppose, as well, but so moving a little bit away from the creativity, you've had a pretty incredible 24 months and very busy live schedule. What's been like the most surreal moment for you over that time period? It's all been really fun. It's been just really great. I think I'm looking back I just feel really like lucky to have done what we've done. I think Glastonbury, obviously, that was like, just to say that we've played it still doesn't really feel like
don't feel real
still
sometimes.
It definitely didn't sink in when I was doing it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was were the nerves insane before, or was it all just kind of a blur?
Yeah, a bit, but I was just like more just excited, or just really like, okay, I've got to just grab the opportunity, because it's like I did not know if I was gonna go back. Hopefully one day we're back, you know, we will be back, but yeah, it was just like, it was the most incredible experience. Like, it is just as magical as everyone says. And then we did like a gig at the Glass House, which is like a venue that up in Newcastle, which was really good. That was like it was with BBC Introducing, but it was like a sort of like headline as well. And that was really good. That was a bit of a moment at like a hometown gig, and obviously BBC Introducing have like supported us so much. They're so great. So to do it with them, and that was like a moment. I remember when we sold it out, and I was like, did not expect that. And then some fans like made us a book of like different fans like saying stuff to us and nice messages and pictures, and it felt like a big deal to them as well.
Yeah.
Which was just, that was a moment where like I have it on my shelf, and if I'm in a mood, or like I'm feeling like impatient with things, or as you do, it's easy to feel impatient in this career. Then like, I don't know, I just sometimes I'll just sit and look at it, and I'm like, no, like there's people who believe in it.
Cute. That's super cute.
It keeps.
Massive shout out to those guys, then, eh?
I know. Shout out to all of that. Yeah, it was amazing. It like made me cry. So they're amazing. So thank you.
So your EP Spilling Out the Truth dropped in, was it October 2024?
Yeah.
How do you see this EP as kind of a progression from your previous work? Like what kind of does it capture?
I think that EP for me like stands as its own, obviously stands as its own kind of thing. That's what an EP is. But like it feels more like in your face, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, it feels like it stands as like its own little collection, because it's a bit more like, not even like heavy, but it's a bit more like feisty. It was like the way, like She's a Scorpio feels like a feisty track, and like
I really like that track. It's cool.
And like Impossible and Strange, Wait Too Late. It's really quite like, that's why I wanted to call it Spelling Out the Truth, because it's really like, it's just like, it is what it is. It's quite obvious, and quite
it sounds quite unapologetic as well. But you're not I guess you're not sugarcoating anything.
No. Yeah. It was fun to do that and like wrap that up. And there's like songs like Cool as well. Like, to wrap that up together felt like a really nice body of work that like sits with each other. And I think all the other stuff we're kind of maybe doing now or have done has more like maybe nuance to it. I love that EP, but that was kind of like, it was all really full on. And I still look back and it feels like my really early 20s EP. Do you know what I mean? That feels like that pinpoints that that part of my life, which I like, really like that. But I'm excited to like move on though. Because like that's obviously where the exciting thing is always with what's next.
Definitely.
Keeping proud and then, you know, using that as a reference for moving forward, I suppose. Right, it's time for the all important question. Yes.
Okay.
It's here.
What was that?
I know everybody
reaction.
gets like excited because it's just the best question. If your music was a flavour of tea, what would it be and why?
Well, I thought about it and I was going to do something like, maybe it's a bit of this, maybe it's a bit of that. But as we've kind of said, like the music just is really me and like pinpoints my life. And obviously, you know, I do write with the band and stuff on it sometimes. Joe's looking at me through his glasses. And I don't know, I just like keep looking over. The boys are over there and looking really cool. But yeah, so like it's a bit of you guys as well, obviously. But I'll pick this tea for all of us. But it's just like, so I'm like, it's so me. And then I look over and it's like, everyone's sat there looking at me.
Yeah, but it can be you and still collectively be
I think we all
yours.
enjoy this tea. I think we do. But I just really enjoy, there's nothing that brings me more comfort than music, obviously. And also just like a cup of decaf Yorkshire tea with oat milk, no sugar, quite strong.
Yes.
And no, like the world could be like about to end, and I would be like, it's fine because I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and then it'll be like, do you know what I mean? Like, and then I'm not gonna worry about it, and what happens. It would just chill me out, levels me. Whatever. It's just, I'm actually so excited to be here because I'm so passionate about a cup of tea. It's just my favourite. Like, oh my God, I feel like I need to stand up, you know?
I know. Yeah, you are.
To be fair,
Yeah.
when I popped my head through earlier and was like, does anyone want a cup of tea? All your faces were like, a tea?
as though we were never going to provide a tea.
Yeah, I know. I've got the box there. In case you want this.
How come the decaf?
So, let's put that there. Just in case they want to sponsor any of this. So it's just funny because I've got a song called Caffeine. And then after that song, I actually found out, well, not found out, but like I went to the doctors because I had really bad headaches all the time.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, just you completely cut out caffeine because you just can't drink it. Like you just shouldn't. Like it's going to make you more nervous. It's going to make you more this and that. And I was like, oh, this all really makes sense for me. So I just completely pretty much cut out caffeine from that point.
Nice.
So I only drink decaf. But it's funny that I do have a song called Caffeine.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Speaking of your music, we're about to drop into your first live session. So do you want to tell us what you're going to be performing and maybe even a little bit about it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the first song is Day in the Life, and it's just come out. And I love it so much. Joe actually also wrote on this song with me, and he sent me this incredible bass part that I loved, and I just like almost for fun, like I posted it on TikTok the other day, but he sent me these stems and I loved them.
Yeah.
But he was like, but I kind of we were busy and stuff, and then he said, "Have you worked on this song?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's ready. I'm just gonna send it to you now." And I hadn't, and then so I had to just do something, and I sat on my computer and I just did this thing. I just thought it was really fun. I kind of like remixed it a bit, rearranged it a bit, and then kind of did this kind of, you'll hear it in a minute. I'm trying to like really explain the whole thing. But I just thought, oh, that's so different to what we've done, but it's so fun. I'm not going to try and do something else or do an alternative version. I'm just going to send it. That is what it is.
Yeah.
And people just seem to really like it. And like, then we started playing it as you do to your friends and like other people, and they're like, everyone kind of was into it, and I was like, right, well, we'll just bring it out then.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love it, and it's just about having really, can I swear? No.
Yep.
I was just gonna say shit. That's not about.
I like how quick the yep was from both of us.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just about really shit jobs, and I've got, I've had my experience in that area.
Absolutely.
And it's just about a day in the life, really.
Perfect.
That's a nice little segue for you.
Thank you very much. Right then, let's give it a listen.
Good enough.
I go to bed each night, tired from the day, and I muster up the energy to save something to say. Maybe I'll find pleasure, maybe I'll find pain, maybe I'll find time for something when there's time to waste. I'm holding a circumstance.
So Glastonbury, Boardmasters, BBC Radio 1's big weekend. What's the festival experience like for you as an artist? Do you have any standout moments? I know we obviously mentioned Glastonbury as one of the highlights, but is there any bits that have really like made you think, wow, what am I doing here? Almost.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, I mean, obviously that was huge. And then, yeah, there was a couple like the year we did, I think it was either maybe it was Truck Festival. That was really good as well. And we were just running like so late. Like it wasn't like we were on time, but there was loads of traffic. I think there'd been a crash and like we just couldn't get there.
Right.
So nearly couldn't get there in time. And we like were absolutely running and we had to run literally straight on stage. And I just had to wear what I was wearing, literally go straight on. Worst nightmare. Like I have nightmares about this all the time. And it actually happened. And my dad was like tour managing for us, and he was like in the van. He was like shouting. He's like, "Everyone get in the van!" Because we tried to stop for a wee. And he was like, "Get back in! Like we're going!" Like it was so nearly didn't make that, and it was. I would have cried because I think we even tried to like move to a later slot, and we couldn't do that. And like, so actually, I'm meant to be talking about good experiences.
Yeah.
Hang on, no, but it was. What I'm gonna say is, it turned out so good because we went on with loads of adrenaline. There was just a huge crowd just there in a big tent. And we're like, what have we just walked into? Like, didn't have time to second guess it at all. Went on and just like, when you go on in that sort of state, we just kind of like exploded and just gave it everything. And then came off and just like finally like breathed. And we're like, what was that? It was like, I won't want to do it again because I don't want to be late. But that is such a fond memory that we got through it, if you know what I mean. So that always
good
sticks
turnaround.
Yeah,
That's good recovery. You got lost in that one, I think.
Yeah.
Got lost in the stress.
Yeah, it was good though.
Sounds it. Yeah. I can
do
imagine.
Do you treat playing a festival differently to, like, do you prepare for it differently to how you'd prepare for a usual gig?
Yeah, I think when it's a festival, it feels a bit more like a support slot maybe, where you just know that probably a lot of the people there, especially for us, like are not gonna know who we are, and you kind of need to like, you get about half an hour normally. It feels like a support, and you feel like you really want to like capture people and
give that energy.
Give it kind of your best, shot to like drag more people in and like maybe prick up more people's ears if they're walking past or like. And kind of like involving them a bit more, making them feel like they're part of it. That's what people I love that at the festival, when you feel like you're like all part of it.
Yeah.
So definitely. I think I definitely look at it kind of like we would look at a support slot, and then a headline is like different. It's kind of your crowd, and you can do the other songs that maybe aren't singles and this or that, or I don't know. So it is a little bit different. It feels a little bit different.
So you've worked with some heavyweight producers, such as Catherine Marks and Iain Berryman. What have you taken away from those collaborations, and what did you learn?
They're all just so incredible. Like, we've been lucky to work with great people. I think Catherine was just the coolest person I've ever met. I came away, I saying about caffeine, she would just drink loads of black coffee in the studio, and I started like, I knew I couldn't really hack caffeine, but I did start. So I was kind of lying when I said I cut it out. Every now and then I'll try and be cool and I have black coffee. And it just looks cool. And she would drink it all day, like just black coffee. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And I just tried to I just looked so stupid, just trying to just do exactly what she was doing.
Just styling it out.
And she'd wear a really cool cap. And I was like, I think I need a cap. Like, she was just the coolest person ever. And obviously so talented. And I remember the first like Zoom call I had with her, and she was just so nice about the songs and so enthusiastic and just really, and I just love her obviously and everything she's done, and it just felt like this real like mutual excitement. And I was just so excited that she loved what we were doing so much, and she really was like a person so highly regarded in the industry, like for that level to turn around and just be like, I'm really going to help you with these songs.
That must be a massive confidence boost for you as well, just to know that it is appreciated by someone that.
Yeah. And I really love what we did as well. We worked on some cool songs, and it was just really nice to see how she worked and like sit with her. I went to London like just a week on my own as well, just to sit in the room while she just like
and
mixed
drink black
it.
coffee.
Yeah, and like try and become her.
Sat next to her with
really
your
cool.
baseball cap on and your
Yeah.
black coffee.
Black coffee.
I still need to get a cap, actually. I still need to do that. But yeah, it was really fun. And then Iain obviously is just the best. He mixed She's a Scorpio as well, and Lazy Brain, which it's one of my personal faves that we've done. And he's just the coolest. Again, worked with so many people, and again just his enthusiasm for the songs. As soon as someone's really excited about it, and I'm obviously so excited to be working with them, it just creates a different atmosphere. Like it's great. Yeah, they're really cool.
Brilliant. So we've already listened to your latest single, which will be out. It's not out now as we record this, but will be out by the time you guys see it. So A Day in the Life. Can you tell us? I know we kind of already briefly spoke about it, but what kind of inspired it, and how did you find recording it?
Yeah. So
how much more did you what more did you do to it after you sent back that hastily put together response?
Yeah. Oh, quite a lot. But I think if we listen back to it, to be fair, it doesn't stray too far, apart from all the intricate details and the stuff we brought in. But it doesn't stray too far from that, really, from the demo that got kind of redone on what Joe had done. And I remember I started because maybe because we normally keep quite a lot of the vocals in that I just do at the start, because I just, when I'm making demos at home or doing vocals or extra stuff, I have it all set up in my room, and it's where I just get the best takes. It's just at home. Yeah.
I also think where you feel comfortable makes a massive difference to vocal recordings.
Yeah, and my neighbours hate me. Like, it's fine. Shout out to them. But got to be done, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I loved making it, and I think the first thing I came up with was the I work, eat, sleep, love, and the is that good enough sort of line. And I was just like, it was just saying like words along with it, and I was gonna call it the verb song, because it's like all just drink, dive, sleep, walk, talk, live, die, want, this, that. So it was just like talking about just things in life, and then it became sort of like obviously sort of Beatles reference of like Day in the Life.
And what a tune.
I know. And I'm a huge Beatles fan, so that's always in my mind. And I was like, oh, that could be funny. Actually, it feels like it's kind of like repetitive, like the activities that you do in a day. So then I kind of put in that line of like, Day in the Life. But yeah, I suppose like quite a lot of that from the demo. I think we might have redone some of it in the studio, but a lot of the demo we just wanted to keep how that felt, because it felt exciting. Yeah, and the verses as well, like they're a bit more saying something more than just like verbs or whatever. It's a bit more like, the first verse is kind of that feeling of like you don't have enough time for anything. You don't have enough time. Like, you always, especially when you're like busy all the time, you just don't have enough time to
always chasing the next.
Or be there for people, or you feel like you just can't be like good enough at everything you want to do. Yeah, things always have to like suffer. That's kind of what I felt like that. I guess calling it the verb song would almost downplay everything else behind it. Because it is, the lyrics in the verses are really interesting as well. Thank you.
Absolutely. So your recent track, I'm a Man, was featured on Amazon Prime's My Lady Jane. How did that come about? That's a cool little caveat, isn't it?
Yeah, that was cool. So it was actually like they approached me to like cover a song. Okay. So it's by the Yardbirds, and the series, like the idea they had behind the series was get sort of like female fronted rock alternative bands or artists to cover like sort of old songs. Right. And yeah, we got just given the song and we're like, oh, can you do a version of this and see? And I didn't know I knew it was for Amazon. I didn't know really anything else. Right. I was like, oh yeah, well, I'll definitely do it. Like, definitely. But then I didn't know it was going to be picked or anything, and I didn't know how many people had asked to do the same song. I still don't know.
Right.
I just like almost like pitched for it. Yeah, so I just made something up again at home. Thank God I've got this mic at home.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I just kind of made sort of a version of the song, and then my producer, who I work with like most of the time, amazing, shout out to Steve Granger as well.
Yeah.
He also kind of did a bit of a version, just both sort of bedroom demos. Obviously his sounded nicer. And then I think we ended up going with mine because my vocal delivery on it fitted it more because I was just doing it all at home. But then we kind of took elements from his and then he produced it up, a bit of a hybrid sort of version of it. And then we just ended up, they really liked what we did. We just polished it up a bit more and then it went out like that. It was probably the easiest, quickest thing we've ever done that like had the biggest sort of impact, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it was fun to do. And then, it was on the series and I was just watching it at home and I loved the series. It was amazing. Like, I loved it. And I remember watching it and I kind of almost forgot that the song was going to come on. And then it came on. I was like, like screamed. I was like, I forgot. So,
Don't you think that's always the case? It's the things that kind of happen very quickly. You craft and you put loads of effort into so many things and the things that just happen instantly and then it goes boom, 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 done. Yeah. And you're like, oh, I didn't really get a chance to enjoy that.
No, yeah. It was actually quite, I also kind of, not forgot about it, but kind of thought it might not happen for a while because we did it, they approved it, they were like, oh yeah, we want that, love it, want it on the series. And then it was probably a year later that it actually came out and anything happened. And all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, the premiere's next week. And I was like, oh, what? I forgot that was a thing. But it was great. It was really great.
Oh, how exciting.
Loved it.
So I know you said that you love speaking about the newest thing or the next thing. So what's next for you this year? Are we going to see an album soon?
Oh, I don't know. Not this year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. I would love to. I would love to. Oh. Yeah. So maybe.
So what are we going to see this year? What have you got lined up for the rest of the year?
More songs.
Yeah, more singles coming out.
Thank God, you know.
That's handy.
Yeah, it's gonna be more singles, and we've got some. It's quite upbeat at the minute. You know, I'm loving Day in the Life. Like, can't wait for that. Yeah. Some exciting stuff. We're gonna do some recording, and then going into the winter. We've got quite a few like quite wintry songs that I'm really excited about. We did a couple of them live at the Glass House. But I say wintry. They're not like Christmassy or whatever, but they're just like quite mellow and moody. And
no
I'm excited
bells.
to no, sadly not. But yeah, I'm excited to get into some like moody season as well.
Nice,
And,
I like that.
we're gonna have really like party songs, and then as soon as it hits like November, get sad.
That's it.
It's gonna be so depressing.
Oh God, we can't wait. We're well up for it.
The days are getting shorter. The songs are getting moodier.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's gonna be fun. But I'm excited for.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to jump into your second live performance. Again, do you want to give us a little bit of a history of what we're going to be listening to and what it's about?
Yeah. So this is Bugs, and this is the single that came out just at the start of this year. And so Bugs is about like being a tortured artist. It's about like kind of it's about sort of glamorizing that life.
Yeah.
And I kind of like quite more candidly, maybe I just wrote it about a time where I was like really worried that I wasn't going to be able to write songs anymore.
Right.
Because I felt like happier in life. And I was like,
we always have that as artists. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It's just like, it's kind of like, it's a real, like, it's just like such a scary thought.
Yeah.
Like, am I going to have to find a way to make myself sad to like, to write anything? And it's not true, I hope. Well, it's hopefully not, because I wrote this song out of that. But it's just like that feeling of being like, oh, you know,
where's the inspiration going to come from if I don't feel
when I was in a bad place.
Have you seen
a good song.
Midnight Gospel?
No.
There's an episode in that where he speaks to a comedian and she says exactly the same. Like, it's like, I'm really worried that I've been through all these awful things and maybe it's the only reason I'm funny. And it's like, it's crazy, isn't it? That I think if you're like a creative in any aspect, I think a lot of your creativity comes from a darker kind of side of you. But yeah, obviously we want to be happy. Because my sister said that recently about Olivia Dean. She was like, when Nice to Each Other came out, she was like, yeah, I love that song. And then she was like, oh, but I really don't want Olivia Dean to get her heart broken again, but I'd really like her to write some more heartbreak songs. Yeah. And it's so true. Like, they have to experience it to write about it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that was the thing with this song. I was like, just speaking about how worried I was, really. Yeah. And it's like,
am I going to suck when I'm happy?
Yeah. I think that, it was like the second, is it second? So yeah, sort of like the second verse kind of talks about it. It's like, you know, talks about kind of having like the red pill or the blue pill. And it's like, one is going to make you really happy, you know, and you'll be whatever, and life will be, you know, sweet.
Yeah.
But the other one is like, you know, you'll be sad, but you'll be inspired.
As fuck.
Yeah. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I have to choose one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be like that. No. And it's not. But music is a good outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your rabbit dying started it all off, didn't it?
I know. See, there's always something though. So like, it's a moment of doubt, but really, I think if you're creative or you like to write,
you can pull something.
You know, I need to buy another rabbit and then wait for it to die. Oh my god, that's awful. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Anyway, should we listen to your song?
Maybe a goldfish.
Goldfish, yeah.
Long. Oh my god,
it's a much shorter cycle, I think, with a goldfish.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, before you say any more incriminating animal stuff, let's dive into the song.
I love animals so much.
It's too late.
This song is literally called Bugs.
Right, thank you very much.
Choose to stay to
So you've made it all the way through to the quickfire round. Well done. You've managed to put up
Thank
with me
you.
and Kitty for the best part of
Been amazing.
40 minutes. So we've got a couple of quickfire questions, and then we will work out how all of our lovely audience listeners can find you. But in the meantime, you can only play one song of yours to someone who's never heard your music before. Which song are you picking?
Oh, well, the words quickfire really make me nervous.
Well,
how quickly do I have to fire?
there's the running joke through all of these is that I don't tend to write very quick fire questions.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's more, I think we just round it up quicker.
Cool. Okay. So I'd probably say Bleak Sublime.
Which is a little treat for anybody that's
Mm-hmm.
watching for the third and final track, which will be coming out independent of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah. No, I'd probably say that one. Or, I know it's not in the question, if I had to pick a second, Lazy Brain. But that's breaking the rules, so.
It absolutely is. So scratch that from the record.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
Which of your lyrics are you proudest of?
Oh God. I'm thinking about Day in the Life at the minute. So maybe I'll pick something from that.
I love the panic.
I don't know.
It's
It's
the
like
sheer
the
panic.
sorry, it's really funny. It's too quick and it's too fiery. Stay on the Phone, proudest song, lyrically.
Okay,
But
okay.
again, cheating, that's not the question.
That means that people
Yeah.
have to listen to that song now, though.
Listen
so,
to the song. It's
yeah.
a real hidden gem, in my opinion. I would say that. But in Day in the Life, I'm going to make it easier for myself, maybe. I like this reference to, I'm a circle, which is if you've watched... Oh, this isn't quick.
That's okay. Go.
It's just this,
Don't panic. All right, let me rephrase this. Additional questions round. Do you feel a little bit calmer?
No, I'm so calm now. What's that thing where it's I am a circle?
Oh, yeah. I am a triangle.
Yeah,
from
I
a
am square.
CVB show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of
No
don't
idea
sue me.
what you
but,
guys are on about.
Yeah, if you get it, if
you
you
get
know,
it,
you
you
know.
get it.
If you know, you
It's
know.
an inside question.
I love that. I need to re-listen to the song with that in
Yeah.
mind because that was my
Yeah.
childhood.
So it's sort of that line, but it's about being a circle, or I say holding a circle. I'm changing into a sphere, and I liked when I wrote it. I was
like
like,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
it just sounded nice, and I was like, no, it's about becoming more 3D. It's about not
Yeah.
just living a 2D life, not just getting from
the imagery
here
of
to there
that's
to
really
there.
nice as
Yeah.
well.
I like that. I felt like I was becoming 3D. I want to become more, have time for everything and everywhere I want to be,
Amazing.
but balanced. I don't know.
Nice,
So I
I
quite
like
like the image that it made in my head. I don't know.
What's the worst gig you've played and what made it so unforgettable?
Oh, I know exactly what this is. But I need to be really
Don't tell us the
PR
venue.
trained or
Don't.
whatever about it. What made it bad? Ooh, just where was the sound tech the whole time? Gone, not there. No, I'm not gonna be me. Obviously, I'm not gonna call out this place, but it's just for a start, it was literally a man and his actual dog in the audience. We played to a man and his dog.
Oh,
That's we've had you're the second person to come on this
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
and say you
Really?
play. Yeah,
a man and
Lois.
his dog.
Have you heard of
Yeah,
Lois? Yeah. So Lois went to a gig. I can't remember where it was, and it was in I think it was somewhere in Manchester, and it was in this back room of a social club. And there was literally a man and his dog in the audience. And she's like,
Wow.
I can officially say I've played to a man and his
Yeah.
dog.
Well, yeah,
You're joining the club.
I'm joining the club.
Yeah.
It was really not a great vibe. And then there was just people shouting on, just no one cared we were there, and we were doing a weird kind of strip back, but not because we wanted to, but because we actually didn't have enough people in the band at this point. There was
Right.
only,
Oh,
there was only
God.
2 of us, no, maybe 3 of us, and we were just trying to just get out there and do stuff, but the gig was just not. It was memorably measure stuff against it. Sorry.
Oh dear.
So yeah, it was a long
At least
time.
if that's a low point, then you can be well, at least it's not as bad as that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Got the
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Festival essentials, what's in your bag?
Oh.
A decaf Yorkshire tea bag.
Yeah, probably.
Thermos full of hot water.
Yeah, I actually went to Primavera really recently, and the one thing I just missed the whole time was like tea. I couldn't get a good cup of tea anywhere. And I was just, the first thing I did when I got back was like, oh, I need tea now. In my bag, like wipes or like hand sanitizer, or it's
they can be pretty grim places, can't they?
Cleanliness.
Wipes is quite good.
Yeah, wipes is a good one.
Yeah,
because there's always someone that's like, oh, has anyone got any wipes? No one.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely not that.
I need to make you a festival friend.
Yeah. I'm not actually that equipped normally. Connor's the equipped one out of all of us. I'm like looking at him over there. Yeah. So like normally,
as long as someone has them.
Then... Yeah. So yeah.
Amazing.
Maybe wipes.
Right then, how can our budding viewers and listeners find your music? Where's your most preferable social media platform to find more about you? Where are they looking really?
Probably Instagram, which is just my name.
Simples.
Yeah, that's it. And then it's all just the same thing, just all lowercase. Instagram, TikTok. I'm more on TikTok these days. A little bit. No one really cares I'm there, but I'm there. So, yeah.
Preaching to the
like
choir.
It or not.
Yeah.
I will be there. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Sometimes. For the mums and the dads.
Yeah.
And then what else? YouTube and stuff for music videos. Yeah.
Brilliant. And where can people find your where you're playing next? And
Oh yeah. So we're doing a tour. Woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Headline tour in October. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Very cool. So that's all in the link of my bio on Instagram. I'm posting about it all the time. So if you follow us on anything, I'll be posting about it a lot. But yeah, October headline tour, that's the one to look out for.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And also actually, there's another one. Remember, 15th of August, we're playing in London.
Nice.
So that's another one. Come to that.
Amazing. Anything else you'd like to plug?
Just
No.
Just Yorkshire tea.
Yeah, Yorkshire tea.
We're going on tour. Would love a van.
Yes, please.
If you want to sponsor.
Please and thank you.
I'd go around a little tea van thing.
Yeah.
Rington style. But yeah.
You could probably make your money back if you bought one.
Selling tea bags. Yeah.
Yeah. I could do that. Like that's an great. Avon lady, but for tea. Okay, well.
Oh no,
I'll do that.
maybe play some music while you're there.
Yeah.
The Yorkshire tea.
Do you like this tea? I've also written this song.
Yeah. Love it.
Brilliant.
Okay, yeah. That's what I want to plug.
Thank you so much for coming on today. There's a fly on my mic. Thank you so much for coming on today. It's been absolutely amazing. Thanks for making the effort coming all the way down from Newcastle, which is
loved it.
Not a short trip by any means. If you'd like to follow Lizzie, she is on Instagram most of the time. And that is...
Or TikTok.
Yeah, she's throwing it out there on TikTok now. All the links will be below somewhere. So click on those, give her a follow. Find us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, all the rest of it. And yeah, so that kind of wraps up another episode of Indie Talk. Thank you very much. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks
for having us as well. I didn't say that, but thank you. I was like, no, I'm going to sound really ungrateful.
No, I need to fit that in there.
Thank you. Okay.
Cheers. Bye now.